Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we provide you a demo on how to prevent our application from cross-site scripting attack using content security policy. In our previous video, we see different types of way to prevent from cross-site scripting attack. I would encourage you to please watch my previous video related to cross-site scripting attack. So let's start. Websites are the prime target for cyber attacks, and one of the most prevalent vulnerabilities is cross-site scripting. To protect from such threat, website developer must implement strong security protocols, one of which is Content Security Policy. It also known as CSP. Content Security Policy or CSP is a browser feature that helps mitigate a certain types of attack by specifying which source of content are allowed to be loaded on your website. The core idea of CSP is to define rules known as directories that tell the browser where it can load resources such as JavaScript, images, CSS files, and media. By doing so, CSP helps ensure that only trusted source can load content on your website. In a nutshell, we will add some header to browser which help us to restrict the source of JavaScript, images, or CSS used in our web page, so that nobody can inject any data from outer world to our web page. If still it is not clear, don't worry, I will show you the demo for the CSP. It will help you to understand the topic more clearly. This is the application homepage from which I will show you the demo for implementing CSP. As you see, we have two controls on the web page. One is user ID, where user ID will be displayed from query string, and other is image control, which is showing a static image. Let me enter a proper user ID from query string. Here I am entering Johnson, and as you see, it is visible as a user ID on a web page. Let me navigate to Visual Studio. We'll show you the code written behind for this logic. This is the Razor page, which is our home page. Here you see at line number 28, it is fetching the value from query string and show on to the page. In our case, it is a user ID. Below at line number 48, it shows a static image using image control. Now again, let me navigate to our home page, and this time we'll try to send malicious script to our web page using query string. This is our home page, and in URL I am sending a malicious script and click on enter. You see, it is showing a JavaScript alert in place of user ID. In this way, the hacker tried to inject data from UI. Now other way of injecting the malicious data is through image control. Below we have image control. Now we will change this control from the developer tool. Let's see how we can change it from UI itself. Let me open the developer tool by pressing F12. Select the control from UI. So demo.jpg image is used. Now we will change this. Let me navigate to Google image and select any random image. Copy the image URL and replace the image URL in our web page form. You see, the image is now changed. This behavior is wrong. The end user should not change any content at our web page. Now such type of behavior we can restrict using CSP. To add a restriction, we have to modify our code. So let me navigate to Visual Studio and we will do the required changes. So this is our Visual Studio. Let me modify the code. We'll come back once the modification is done. Now all required changes are done. Let me explain you the code. So here we have created a middleware with the name CSP middleware, which contains a constructor which is taking a request delegate as a parameter. At line number 14, we have invoke function which is taking an HTTP context as a parameter. It means this middleware will invoke on every HTTP request, and it will filter out or add a restriction to each HTTP request. So in the invoke function, we have added multiple headers such as object src, content src, style src, script src, and image src. In our demo, we only require two headers, which are script src and image src. Script src is for the query string and image src for that image control. Though I have used here all the headers, you can use as per your requirement, and at line number 25, it is adding all the headers in HTTP context. Now this is our middleware. We have to add its reference in program.cs file to invoke this middleware. So let's navigate to program.cs file and add its reference. Let me build the application. We'll come back once the application is built. Now the application is built and let me enter the correct username as Johnson. You see it is showing as expected. Now let me enter a malicious script as a query string. Press enter. You see nothing has happened. Previously it was showing alert message. Now same we will do with image control. Navigate to developer tool, select the control from UI, navigate to Google, take any random image, copy the image URL and paste it in our web page. Now here also the image is not changed. Now this means we have implemented CSP properly. Now end user will not be able to modify our web page. I hope this demo helped you to understand the topic. With this we end our video here. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.